All right, well, it's 11:36 a.m. Oh, I just saw my favorite store has an opening that way. I'm thinking I might get rice after teaching if I go down this route. And then I don't have any pita bread or anything, so I don't know if they have pita bread there, but I'll probably just bring rice for tomorrow and day after. And I do have flour and stuff. Maybe I can make some of that. I don't know. So anyways, I'm going to be walking. I have my hockey bag. I have my 2 bags. But it's a little lighter than usual. But it's better for me to walk. It's going to take about a half hour to walk, and I teach at 1. So I'm taking breaks. Get my steps in. I stretched out my calves this morning. They're a little sore, but I don't know. It's been helping me a lot to not get too sore for 2 days. So just a small break from getting up the hill with the bags. It's always a good interval. Then I have a less steep hill to go up. I mean, it's hard when you're already tired, right? I had one more caffeine pill about an hour ago. So that makes a total of about 200 milligrams. Trying to resist. Whatever. Yeah, so I don't think it changes much. A little bit later, but adding hills. So a break every 2 minutes. 3 minutes max. That's the way. That's probably the way I'm going to be walking home from the community center, which I almost did completely last time after being tired after teaching. So, yep. Yeah, so it's 3:46. No, 11:46, sorry. So I've been at this for about 10 minutes, and I mean, there's no more hill anymore, and I still have to stop every few minutes just to not burn out. I worked my shoulders this morning, my rear delts, so they burn every time I hold all this stuff. And yeah, easy peasy. I'm gonna have to eventually get some gloves and hat because I'll be doing this all winter. And what was I going to say? I didn't do anything after the gym. I went home. Well, I stayed home. I didn't go to the alterations place. I didn't go to the eyeglass place, which opens at noon. I wasn't available, obviously. It's not, Oh, wow. I'm already at the street. I just have to go a block or so that way. It's 11:50. So I've been out for 14 minutes. I miscalculate my time. Why did I give myself an hour and a half? Well, I need like a half hour or whatever, or somewhat to get ready. There's only 3 people. But I can kind of relax and do a phone call. Yeah. So I had my phone call to do in this wind, which is fine. And she wouldn't give me the address of the place to go to, and I'm like, okay. It's just difficult. She's difficult, you know what I mean? She's an employee. What am I supposed to say? It's almost like the other woman I'm working with. But anyways, so I went the wrong way. Anyways, I have to go that way. I was going that way, and I was checking Google, and I'm like, this looks too nice. This isn't the area. But yeah. So I'm at over 5,000 steps today. So it's not a big step day because I didn't go out after going to the gym, and coming here isn't that long. So there is a grocery store that I passed when I went that way, when I went the opposite way, and it closes at 11. So I think maybe I'll go there because it's close to just going down the hill to go home. Hopefully they'll have some pita bread. It looks like it's an old school type of old grocery store. Hopefully they'll have that. Um, yeah. Did I press play because I'm redoing this? I don't know. I'm at the drug dependency place. Obviously, I'm redoing this because I didn't download the other clip if I did shoot it. And the people at the room I'm teaching are having lunch. It's a lunch room during lunch hour. But we're only 3 people, and they said I could set up, so there you go. Alright, so it's 4:44. I just did some grocery shopping at that local grocery store, and almost $40, $37.89. Like the granola bars, they were like $5.99 each, as opposed to 2 for $6 or $3.49 I can get at the major store. Pita bread, I didn't even check how much it cost. But then I bought little cans of salmon, but like flavored salmon, which I've never seen, and they were like $5-6. I bought 3 of those. And this, fake guac that you get with the chips and all that. But I figured I'm going to have sandwiches with the pita bread and the salmon and lettuce I have at home. Anyways, I needed to eat, and I said I was going to support this, but it's really expensive. I see why the smaller shopping centers don't, the smaller groceries don't last long. So we'll say I'm about halfway home, I guess. It's a little less stringent because of going downhill, but still, I'm holding an extra bag. I'm holding more weight. So it's like, take the breaks. So it's always the toughest part. I still have about another few minutes, but I gotta take breaks because the forearms give out from all these bags, And when I'm hungry and energy depleted, I did take another caffeine pill before starting at around 1. Yeah. They're talking about drugs because it's a drug dependency clinic, and I'm taking caffeine. But anyways, that's pretty cool. Little candles there. I don't think they're real though, so that's a good thing. Cool. Alright, so I made it out the door. It's normal that I didn't get as much sleep. I went to bed at 7, maybe even 7-ish. I woke up in the middle of the sleep because I was about to throw up. I had a gastric reflux because I had to eat before going to bed. I had those 3 salmon packs, so they were like $3, $4, $5 each, plus pita bread. But I love the salmon. It had like teriyaki sauce. One had oil. I'm like, why don't they have that at Walmart? I could just buy the sauce and add that to salmon. That's such a good idea. But anyways, I was on my side and I was like throwing up, and I woke up. I was like, oh, and then I had to go to the bathroom. So my ankles, my lower leg muscles are, so sore because of the running. And then added to that, before that it was the squats the day before. And then the walking yesterday up the hill with the heavy bags. So today it's supposed to be a cardio day today. Maybe do some pec deck. Maybe work on some calves, some range of motion, sitting on my ankles using the calf machine, Okay, I gotta calm down. I had 2 doses of caffeine because I need it, This is where it's very difficult for me because when everything gets hectic and I'm pressed for time and I'm not in my best, this is where I let things go. So the goal was to get up, do everything that I remember from the routine. So I got out just a towel from the dryer to put away, brushed my teeth, flossed, Why is there a voicemail tag? I don't know. After that, I took the paper from yesterday's class, put it in the binder, the computer I opened. I had already transferred all the files to a folder on the laptop because I sent them all to the company, the person in charge. But then I sat down and transferred it to the hard drive, and then I didn't remove it from notes. I gotta remove it from notes after this clip. So anyway, so that was taken care of. Then I had the phone. I connected it to the hard drive laptop to transfer another folder from my iPhone to my laptop and then to a hard drive. Still cleaning up the iPhone. I'm almost done. But then after that, I'm going to organize some of the pictures I have. That was the goal. Then after that, I still didn't go to the bathroom. The bathroom is the last thing I do. I had a shirt in that I was soaking yesterday because I wanted to get rid of the oil stains from the front. So I spent some time on that. Got a little obsessive, but then let it soak and then did a second soak before going to bed. I don't know if it worked. Just trying. I'm trying like one thing at a time, but just keep it moving because these things don't move the needle forward. I know that, you know. Went through some bills and put them into paper clips, but then they got wet because it was on the counter where that bowl of soapy water for the oil stained shirt was. So I'm like, damn it. Pivot a little bit. So do you see where this is becoming frustrating? And I just want to say, fuck it. You know what I mean? But no, I always do that, so I gotta keep at it. Just keep it moving. And then, of course, there's other things I need to do. And I'm like, no, you have to get out because you got to work, you know. So I'm out. I'm out a little earlier than I have been, so that's good. And, keep it moving. And if I thought that everything was going well, Empire, they have another entrance, that new store. I thought it was just on this side that I was looking at, but it's there. I don't know if you see that, but it doesn't matter. So they have an entrance there, and then they have the entrance on this street here, straight. But I didn't bring any pencils with me. See, this is what happens when I'm not coherent. I forget something. So I left before checking, and I took out everything from my backpack, so I don't have anything to write down. What am I going to do? I could write in my notes and then transfer it when I get home. I don't have a choice. Because as you know, my main problem, or one of them, is when things are not perfect, I freak out. You know what I mean? So I was congratulating myself for keeping up with the routine despite being out of it, and then I forget a pen. So the goal is to not let it get to me, you know. So, all right, here's the gym. Okay, the problem is solved because yesterday I had not removed all the pens that I transferred from my pocket to my little bag. So I have my pens.